Hey everybody, welcome to
Saki Doomy.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We got an episode today about the UConn Huskies. The last week was a little bit disappointing, but we're back and we're here to talk about it. So stay tuned. Thanks.
Saki Doomy.
Hey everybody, it's Ditto. We're back here with another open-ended discussion. Just filling time to get our schedule.
It's called schedule.
Saskatchewan. Our schedule set for coming up.
He's not going to introduce me. Keebler's here.
No, I was just about to do that.
Yeah, but you can't even say schedule.
Yeah, we're going to start talking about how much UConn sucks.
Oh boy,
and they're terrible.
I don't know about that.
The season's already over.
Yeah, you go that way. I'm going the other way.
I am going to go that way.
How can you say it's over?
Because
it's only 8 games in,
and they lost 3 of them.
They lost, three back-to-backs.
But they lose 3 all of last year.
Maybe a couple more, but not many more.
Yeah, we still have the rest of the season. That's it. It's over.
We have a boatload to go.
It is over.
Talking about that, they got big one tonight. Baylor.
Yeah, the next 2, aren't they?
Next 3.
The next 3.
Yeah, they got Baylor at Texas, and then
right into Big East,
Madison Square Garden, Gonzaga.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that 13th.
And then it's into Big East play.
And then it's then it's on.
Yeah. So now that's the end of their easy part of the schedule.
Yeah, I think they might have one filler game in there, like a
they don't
Sisters. No, Sisters of the Poor.
Nope.
Okay,
if they do,
I guess they're screwed.
They made an
You
exhibition.
might be right.
Anyway, they went to Maui.
Yeah,
they sucked.
They had a tough trip out there.
I think they fell in love with the weather out there,
and they might have.
And
I heard they were the last team in, to fly in. So that could have been part of the problem.
Well, they played absolutely. Now, I want to say one thing. Memphis looked really good.
They played very good.
They looked really
guards.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
They really put up a tough fight.
Absolutely.
But no way should that game have been lost by UConn. And I don't like saying this. I hate blaming it on the referees and the umpires and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they were atrocious.
I have to agree with you. On the one point that I have to make is, how can you call 9 or 10 fouls compared to 1 foul on a team in the first 6 minutes?
Exactly.
I mean, it just takes you out of your rhythm for one.
Something's wrong.
And I think that's when Hurley was going to pick up a technical, but somebody kind of stepped in and they gave it to the trainer. So he must have been taking one for the team. You know what I mean?
Well,
hey, ref, you suck.
Yeah. They were whistle happy on UConn all game. And there was an over the back call on McNeely that was he wasn't even near him, and the guy came scooting in.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that one up, because that day it was over the back on McNeely, but the next day they played Colorado, and the Colorado guy did the same exact thing, maybe even worse. And he didn't get called. Yeah. No, McNeely got called. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
It was ridiculous.
But, it is what it is.
I feel like they may have had it out for UConn.
That's a possibility. You win a couple championships back to back.
Let's go back a day, back to when they were playing Memphis.
Okay.
UConn was in that game right up until the end, despite everything.
Yes.
They lost, 99-97?
99-97, that's correct.
Yeah. Yep. And they had it won had it not been for the technical.
Yeah, and then the emotions came out.
Yeah.
Hurley finally lost it.
He went nuts.
I think he even did I don't know if that was the Memphis game or the Colorado game, but there was a call where he did almost like a backwards roll on the floor. I don't know if you saw that.
I think that was Colorado.
That was Colorado game.
Yeah. But that game deflated them.
Oh, yeah.
Even more than the actual trip out, the travel day.
Oh, I agree.
Going out there.
Yeah.
And losing by 2. And at the end of that game, they
down,
called a foul.
Well, they were down 13.
They were up 97-96.
Yes.
And there was a foul called.
Yep.
Was it a 3-point? What the hell was it? I don't know, but it changed the entire direction. Yeah. UConn would have won that game had that ticky-tack foul never been called.
Exactly.
With seconds left.
Yep.
It's like, oh my God, are you serious? It might have been 97-97, and they hit the 2 free throws, and UConn couldn't get the shot off.
Yeah, I'm trying to block this out because I've never seen them lose 3 in a row like that. But I mean, by the time the third day comes around, you're kind of deflated a little bit,
After those 2 losses,
especially those two really tough losses.
You shouldn't lose to.
But back to that Memphis game, Detto, they were down 13 with like 4 minutes left, and they came storming back.
Exactly.
It was like they showed some character there, and then you get to the overtime, and they took the lead. And
it took everything the referees had to take it away from them. Every single thing.
I mean, like I said, we don't like to bash the refs or the umps or the whoever's on the fields, but
they made it much easier for Memphis to play well.
Yeah,
but they played really well.
Be consistent.
Yeah,
that's all we ask.
Exactly. Both ways.
Absolutely.
That was so one-sided. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Memphis had what, 25 foul shots?
Oh, I think it was a lot more than that.
25, even if more than that, that's 25 free points.
Oh, yeah.
UConn blew them out.
I think they had 25 more free throws total.
Maybe that's what it was.
I think that's what you're getting at. Yeah. It was like 43-19 or something I mean, that math doesn't add up. But
take away 2 of those fouls.
Yep.
And they lost.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
If they had 21 more fouls, Memphis doesn't win that game.
I agree.
It was just brutal. But it's an in-season tournament.
Yep.
It really means nothing. Except for the record.
Yeah,
which
for the
is
record.
good.
Gets you some playing time, feels out your team, see what you got on the bench, the starters.
Exactly. That's what is coming. Because this team has to find their own identity. Everybody talks about them like, oh, they're the last 2 back-to-back national championship teams, and they're not. They lost just about everyone.
They got 1 starter back.
Yeah,
Caravan. And now the guy's out. He's been out with a concussion. I don't think he's playing tonight.
He could use some rest.
Yeah.
Keep him solid. Because UConn will be there in the end.
I believe they will.
And what's going to happen now is Hurley's going to have him back in Connecticut and be like, no, we're working harder.
Well, yeah. His point was when he was out there, you play those back-to-back-to-back. He doesn't have the time to teach, evaluate what's going on, watch film. I mean, it's like boom, boom, boom. You're playing. And I know all the other teams have to do the same thing, but that's not how the tournament works in real life. That the NCAA, I mean, you play on a Thursday, then you get a day off, play Saturday, and then you get back the following week.
Right.
So I mean,
5 days to.
You get 5 days to find your footing. Yep.
Now, the biggest thing is they have to make the adjustments on the roster. Solomon Ball is doing very well.
He's playing very well.
I was going with Samson Johnson.
Oh God,
he's got to come off the bench.
Yeah, there's
Terrace Reed should be playing.
Absolutely,
should be starting.
He should be starting
Samson
over
Johnson.
Yeah,
just because.
I mean, if you want somebody to dunk the ball,
I guess you're.
Does he have any kind of like a jump shot or anything? I don't know. He does a couple layups here and there, but
he's in there for defense.
Oy.
He's in there for defense because he's so tall.
Yeah,
but then you put
maybe mix in a steak or something, or hit the gym, throw up some weights.
But you put Reed in there, and he's much more athletic.
Oh yeah,
he's got a touch. He can shoot a little bit.
A lot stronger.
He's strong, much stronger.
Much stronger, yeah.
And he can protect the rim still. Maybe not as well as Samson Johnson.
Yep.
But he can score better.
I'll tell you, you're exactly right there. And I'll tell you what, have another year under Hurley. They have like the best big man camps in the country because they've had so many good ones. Terrace Reed will be just that much better next year.
Yeah.
And
who's the other? Singare.
Oh, Youssef Singare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have that guy too.
Yep.
So he's got 2 guys coming off the bench that can just suck up fouls.
Maybe they should go.
Obviously, Samson Johnson is going to do.
Maybe Samson Johnson and Singare should go to the Outback or Longhorns because he's not too much bigger.
At this point, I'd settle for McDonald's.
Yeah, throwing a Big Mac there, big guy.
Yeah. But the starting lineup right now should be Solo Ball, Terrace Reed, Liam McNeely, Alex Caravan, and Hassan Diarra.
I like it.
That's what it should be.
I do like it, yeah.
Those should be your 5 starters.
What's his name? Hasn't found his footing yet. Is Aiden Mahaney, the transfer.
He's a 6th man off the bench.
He's a 6th man, yep.
Yes. Because he's a solid. He played solid in the tournament.
He played pretty well.
Even though they stunk.
He did.
He played pretty well.
Yep.
Then you got Johnson and Singare to fill in for Reed.
Yep.
Who's Stewart and Ross.
Jaden Stewart.
Yep.
And
Ross Jr.
I'm sorry, Jalen Stewart, Jaden Ross.
That's it. That's why I can never remember.
Yeah, the names are similar, but yeah, those 2 are solid contributors. Both sophomores.
Yeah, and Stewart played pretty well during that tournament.
Yeah, he's pretty damn good.
So that should be your starting 5 and your rotation.
Subs. Yeah,
your 4 subs, and just go.
Oh, I agree.
Just go. Have these guys come in and understand this is what we're going to do.
Yep.
Because Johnson is a liability in there in the start. I mean, you're getting him for 2 minutes. He's out for the game.
And he's out. Yeah. He gets in there for 2 minutes, picks up 2 fouls, and then, like you said, he's gone for the first half.
Yeah, because Reed can play the ball without fouling.
Yeah.
Johnson can't.
Although Detto and I ran into each other this past Saturday.
Yeah, check it out. What did I put it up on? I put it up on TikTok, I think.
I think it's on TikTok. Yeah, we went to the UConn game. They were playing Maryland Eastern Shore, and Samson Johnson did not have a foul the whole game.
Unreal.
We were in shock.
Shock.
But that's kind of something UConn needed. They needed a little tune-up game before tonight. You know, they won by 50. I think it was around that area.
Yeah. That's
So.
funny. Not only did they not fall out of the top 25, they pushed their average back up to like 40 points a win.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you play insufficient teams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing about the roster is the more they play together, they're going to get better.
Yeah, like
They
we
all
said,
rinse-
we touched on it. They only got one starter back, so it's going to take a little bit to get used to.
That's where we were going. We got a little sidetracked.
Absolutely.
Losing like that puts a damper on your season. So now you have to work harder. When you work harder, you start figuring out what guys, and when you play together more, you figure out what guys will do what when they're there.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
So I'm not on the team. UConn went in.
And we feel like we support them.
UConn went into that tournament like fledglings.
Yep.
They had no identity. They had no anything. And they played like
We
they
didn't
played
really
like
know anything about them.
Right. And we found out quick.
Yeah, we sure did.
3 days, we knew.
And who knew?
And who knows? Maybe after this Maryland victory. Well, no, because it's going to depend on tonight.
Well, they got 3 big ones coming. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah, we'll soon find out if it.
Better get it done quick. They have had a lot of shooting. At least in Maui, they did.
Well, they had some.
They were not making the 3-pointers like they had in the first 4
They had
games.
some droughts.
Yes,
You know.
some big ones.
McNeely and Caravan each had one day where they was like 1 for 10 or 0 for 9. McNeely, I know the third day was 0 for 9 from the field, 0 for 5, I think, from 3-point land.
Yep.
It's like, what the?
And Caravan is honest, is the best player on the team. And his ability to do everything is uncanny.
Oh, my God, yeah.
He can shoot the ball. He can dribble.
They
he
call him
can drive.
like, you have a point guard. He's like a point forward.
Yeah, that's what they keep calling him,
Yeah,
point forward.
point forward. Yeah.
And he knows where the ball needs to be. And
All the time.
he's incredibly unselfish.
Absolutely.
He will make the pass before he'll
Without
take the
a doubt.
shot. Yep.
Speaking of that, he probably could have went to the NBA and he came back.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
because if he does well this year,
He'd be even better. Yeah,
he's a first rounder
absolutely.
instead of a second rounder last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have been a late second rounder.
Right.
Absolutely.
And they didn't play defense well. Obviously, they fouled all that much.
That has been the key to UConn over the last, 2, 3, 4, even when they didn't win championships, they actually played good D. But you're right. The defense they let guys go to the hole at will. I mean, I know the Memphis guards were huge, but
They were huge and they were fast.
yeah,
They were strong
very physical. Yep.
and athletic.
Yeah.
Man, did they? Those two had it all.
Yeah.
They.
Tyrese Hunter and PJ Haggerty.
Yep.
And very impressive.
I was thoroughly impressed with Hardaway's team as a whole.
Well, yeah, there you go.
But-
Coach Hardaway.
Except for the guy that took a tumble. Samson Johnson pushed him.
Oh, yeah. Things got ugly.
He took a flop. That was awful.
Floppy McFlopperson.
But yeah, their defense has, well, let's face it. Nobody knows what they're doing yet.
Yet.
It was probably, if we had played this tournament, I'm not on the team. If they had played this tournament last year with the team that they had,
yeah,
they would have blown through the thing.
Yeah.
This year with all the new players, it's nowhere near the same.
Well, yeah, I agree. I mean, we let Hurley do his coaching. I mean, people have gotten a little sour on him. I'm like, what are you talking about? Give me your shoelaces and your belt. Get off the ledge. Come back to where we're at. Get to reality. It's growing pains.
That's exactly what it is.
You
and
know?
that's what makes college basketball awesome.
That's the best sport. Yeah, I agree. Love it.
Well, because we had 2 years of national championships.
And we're spoiled.
And now we have a team that needs to figure out who they are.
Yeah.
And who knows? Next year, this team might win the national championship again. If they don't this year, and they might do it again.
They could. They got a nice recruiting class coming again next year.
It's just a matter of figuring it out. And 3 losses is not the end of the world.
Nope.
They're probably going to have 8 losses this year.
They could easily have that.
Hopefully they don't,
Oh, I agree with you.
but they could have probably 8 losses.
Yep.
At least.
They
Maybe more.
better not go
next...
too many more because then you're getting towards danger zone of getting into the tournament.
Yeah, but all you have to do is...
Or you can win the Big East tournament.
win the Big East tournament.
Yep.
And then go on and win the national championship.
Right.
Because you come together at the right time.
Absolutely.
So losing these 3 games are not
It's
that
not
much
the end
of a
of
big
the
deal.
world. No.
It's not the end of the world for anything.
What we're trying to say, UConn fans, settle down. Come back to us.
Because the next 3 games are going to be even more important than those 3 games.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's not your normal basketball season in your schedule.
No.
Like you were saying earlier about Coach Hurley.
Yep. Right now, let him coach, adjust, fill in the blanks, and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And from there, you go. And you just play every team. You got to win your every home game from now on.
Home games are important.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we got we got one tonight in Gamble.
Yep.
Then they go to Texas, and then they're at kind of like their second home, Madison Square Garden for Gonzaga.
Well, that's
kind
that's
of
their third home, though.
Third. Yeah, you're right. XL Center in Hartford.
Actually, I think
my bad.
I think Gamble's their third home.
Yeah, it could be.
The big games are always in either Madison Square Garden or XL.
Exactly.
No, then it's Gamble when they have this should be a.
So all you fans out there, you know what? Just give it a chance, especially you, Sammy J.
Sammy J.
Hopefully she's still watching.
She hating on the Huskies?
I think she better not be. I heard some rumors.
Yeah,
Sammy J, keep it clean.
You got to fill me in on these rumors after the show's over. I don't want to spread dirty laundry over the air, but I want to know what's going on, especially with our fans.
Yeah,
we are picking up more and more fans now that I started this TikTok thing.
Oh yeah,
so check out Keebler, myself, and Casey on TikTok. We just give you a quick little.
We just gave you a little feel of
little peek at who we are, because we have faces for radio.
We could go with the 3 clowns or the 3 stooges. Getting carried away here.
Yeah. So what's your overall thought on the game tonight? Score?
Tonight? Oh, we're gonna go I'm gonna go. Well, no Caravan, but
are you sure about that? I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I'm about 90% sure. I thought I saw that this morning. I was reading, and he still got under concussion protocol. I don't even remember when he actually got smacked in the head or hit his head.
I never even got to see it.
He might have. It must have been that last game against Dayton.
I was told, and I even read that the game was at noon. I went to put it on, and it was already over.
It was at midnight, clown.
It was at midnight?
Yeah, the Dayton game.
That's why I didn't see it. I thought it was at noon.
No. The only reason why I watched like the first 3 minutes of it is I was coming in off of.
It said 12 p.m.
12 a.m.
I swear to God, it said P. Hey, all right. That could have been me. I can't prove it now.
The only reason I watched it because I came in from the bars the night before Thanksgiving is a big night out. And I happened to look on my phone. I was like,
what are you in college?
Pretty much. I went down to watch a band with my family.
All right.
Down at Smoke and Muddle. Let's see if we can get them on here.
Do it.
Yeah. Let's give a call out to Robin and see, owner of Smoke and Muddle. See if we can get her, on here or get us down. Maybe broadcast live down there.
I would love to.
That would be cool.
I'd love to do a remote thing.
Absolutely.
I do it in a hot sec.
Yeah.
Start taunting people.
No, speaking of hot sex.
Maybe a hot sec.
Oh, sec.
There wasn't an X on there. It was a C.
Well, me and the Mrs. Keebler just had our 10-year anniversary.
I'm just going to go into sex right now.
That came out wrong. So, well, I'm not going to talk about hot sex, but no, we had our 10-year anniversary, and I bought her a mood ring.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And when she's happy, it turns green.
She gives you money?
When she's angry, it leaves a red mark on my forehead. Oops, sorry.
Oh, I super hate you. Oh my God. What did I ever do to deserve all
I don't know,
this?
but it was really our anniversary, November 28th. She put up with me for 10 years. Thank you, Mrs. Keebler. Love you.
We are at the end of our UConn thing, but just before we started this, I had the thing running. We were just talking to each other.
Yeah.
So here we're just going to go for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah. I'm just glad you had me back.
Well, you know how I have to give up my firstborn to get you in here.
I live so far away.
I know. I could spit on your house from here.
Tato calls me up. He says, "What are you doing?" I says, "Not much." He says, "We're going to podcast." I go, "Give me like 3 minutes."
Yeah, I'll be right there.
I'll be right there. Boom. All you hear is.
And he walked here.
I walked.
Oh, yeah.
You got to love when you're neighbors.
Hold on. You're going to be a guinea pig right now.
Oh, what am I doing?
I don't know. I'm going to try these buttons out.
Oh, boy. That was supposed to be after the joke, guy.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying them out now. You're my guinea pig here.
Oh, my God. Love when we go free balling.
I do, too. I would rather go free balling than do anything else. Yeah. I just feel like we would have...
We probably wouldn't have much of an audience.
I don't know. I think we'd have more.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially now with me being free.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What else you got over there? Oh, that's cool.
I love it. Let's see what this is. Appearance.
Oh, I want that as my new entrance song.
What if we did that?
Oh, yeah. That would be cool.
Shit, dude. You'd be standing, turning in circles with your robe on and be like, yeah. Oh, King Harley race.
It's King Keebler.
Oh, God. All right, we got a clap laugh.
We do? Feels like I'm on a Jerry Seinfeld set.
Hey, believe it or not, we're filmed in front of a live studio audience. Yeah. All right, this one says great.
Excellent.
Oh.
Anytime you come up with a clue to defeat me.
Excellent.
And this is when you make a mistake.
This
is stupid.
It's like watching my 4-year-old back in the day at Christmas with his new toys. Dedo's like got a smile from ear to ear.
I feel like I'm writing an episode of Looney Tunes here. Yeah. I don't think we can use that one on the air. We might need rights to that one.
It's the D-O-double-G, baby.
I might need to ask permission for that one. I got to put a piece of tape over it like a light switch you're not supposed to use.
Yeah, disregard.
All right.
That one might cost us. We might get fined by the whatever, the FAA or the FCC,
or just like attorneys, I think.
Okay.
Here's what's going to happen to me if I keep pissing people off.
The guy's going to get mowed down. Oh my God. This has gone way off the hook.
Oh yeah. This one says BIU. I don't even know what that means. Oh. Could you say blue? I don't even know. Here we go.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
It's like a light bulb going off.
Yeah. That doesn't happen often in your head.
This is what all the girls want to do to me.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
What's a slip out?
That's me leaving here shortly because this is getting crazy.
Now that we have this all set up right, I'm going to start learning these buttons and use them. Gee, there's a crow.
How about you got crickets over there? Because that's what the audience is going to be in a minute.
Oh, they already are.
They'll be like, these guys are whacked.
Uncle voice. Oh, yeah.
Let's stay there. Wait a minute. Oh, wow.
How did you not know you had all this stuff?
What?
How did you not know you had all these toys?
I did. I knew I had them, but I didn't know how to use them.
Oh, you never used them.
But because we filmed all those first season episodes without a microphone, you couldn't hear them.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Sakatumi's got an anniversary coming up.
We do. Stay tuned for the 17th.
We're going to give you an anniversary episode with all 4 co-hosts.
That ought to be
a joy. 3 co-hosts, I should say.
That ought to be a joy to edit.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that should be fun. Get the T-Bot in here.
T-Bot.
Casey's here, but she's in a meeting.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we still got to go a lot more.
We do?
I think so. Hang on one second.
Why did we screw that up?
Because we did that. We had it running first, so I'm looking at the time all wrong.
Oh, my God.
Forgot about that part. That's why we don't do that.
How are you in charge of this?
Because nobody else will do it. Everybody else is smarter than me. Oh, my God. Well, UConn sucks.
Yeah. We're back to them.
UConn's about as good as I am at podcasting, I think.
I think they're a smidge better.
Yeah, because I'm really good at it.
You're very good at it.
So
I like your style, guy.
yeah, I know.
There you go.
I'm learning them. Now I got to get this thing up closer.
It actually
I got to bend over. I continuously hit the microphone stand.
can't wait to edit this thing.
I can.
Should be a doozy.
I think I'm just going to leave all this. This doesn't even need any editing.
Speaking of a doozy, where's your boy Ham been?
Oh my God. I text him.
You saw him recently, didn't you?
No.
UConn game or no?
No, I was supposed to see him at the UConn game.
Oh.
Well, not. I take that back. I texted him at the UConn game. He didn't respond until later on. And he's like, yeah, I went to the game. I was like, dude, I was looking for you.
Well, maybe they don't have great reception in there.
No, they don't.
For
True story.
Yeah, it's kind of horrible.
You know what I think it is, honestly?
What's that?
Everybody blames it on being inside that thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice how you could be driving down the street? Now, you're not supposed to be doing this, but you have perfect reception.
Yep.
You know, if you're playing music or whatever. But as soon as you're in traffic, it starts buffering
Yeah.
because you're around all those other people doing the same thing.
Probably doing the same
And
exact
it's a
thing
giant
you are.
congestion.
Yeah.
So when you're in an area like that,
Never thought of that, but you're probably right.
yeah, it's not that the building is blocking the signal.
Right. There's
It's the fact
probably
that everybody around you is blocking
yeah.
the
There's
signal.
like 15,000 in there. Well, for that game there wasn't that many, but
Right.
probably a good 9,000.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, there's so many people standing there on their phones and looking at each other like, that I think it starts blocking signals and makes it harder.
I agree. I agree. Anyway,
Yeah, what do I know? It's like if you're not on a public Wi-Fi, which you don't want to be on that anyway, because next thing you know, they're stealing your bank accounts and all that horse shit.
yep.
You go home, your bank account's empty. Your house is
another
for sale.
That's another story for another day, another episode or whatever.
It sure is. But all right, we are at the end of this one. Somehow we made it.
You know, you got the time right now?
I don't even know. Probably. We're at 28 minutes, but I have that little 2 or 3 minute thing in the front. Let's see what I got to take out. All right. That's it for us, everybody. We'll be back next week with one more off script episode. And then we're going to do the reunion or first year anniversary party with the 4 of us.
Sounds good.
And we're just going to rank on T-Bot.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we're going to do. The entire show. Even Casey. She's going to be all over it.
She'll throw a dig or two in there.
She might. No, she's too nice. She won't. But anyway, that's it for us here today. As always, be good. Hey, everybody. It's Dedo. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Larry over at Legendary Graphics. He designed our logo for us. Came out fantastic. He does wraps. He does all kinds of customized stuff for you. If you get a chance, go to legendary.com. That's legendary.com. Check it out for anything you need. All right, guys. Thanks. Be good.
Socky Dooby.
Hey, everybody. It's Dedo. Thanks for checking out the show today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to us. We can hook up, interact. You can tell us what you like about the show. Talk about what you don't like about the show. Give us information and insight. We'd appreciate it. We only want to make the show better for you guys. Also, if you get a chance, head over to sumassembly.net. That's our sponsor, and you could really use some business. All right? As always, everybody, be good.
Socky Dooby.
This will be like a warm-up
Yeah, there you
until
go.
we're ready. Let's get these mics set and ready and see how we sound.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Yeah, check yourself out of here, will you?
I will.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd be better off.
You probably would be better off.
Yeah.
I know the show would.
You got that right.
Yeah, buddy, what's going on?
I bring down the ratings. I know. I'm a ratings killer.
Well, you bring down the ratings because you're never here.
Yeah, well, I don't get invited.
Oh,
I'm not that important.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Oh, hey.
You better shut your mouth.
It's the holidays. Be a good boy.
I'm always a good
Santa's
boy.
watching.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
I know some hoes.
Yeah. You've had some hoes. Ho-hos.
Hey, that's not nice.
Well, look at your stomach.
You're a jackass. I just like you immensely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
Hey.
I love you.
Hey. That's enough for this.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Hold on, I'm going to stop and start over again.
I'm having fun, though. I'm having fun.
We could do this right after the thing, too. We could just let it play after we're done. But let's get this done first.
You got it, pal.